For the very first time on Round by Round, we're going to do the segment What If, wherein we do a fantasy matchup between two boxers from two different generations. Ang napili namin gawin is a fight between Manny Pacquiao and Roberto Duran. Sa mga hindi nakakakilala, Roberto Duran is known to be one of the hardest punchers in boxing history, kaya nabansagan siyang Manos de Piedra or Hands of Stone. He retired with a record of 103 wins with 70 knockouts and 16 losses. He also held world titles in 4 weight classes and it is regarded as the best lightweight of all time. And of course, Manny Pacquiao, sino pa ba hindi nakakakilala dito? The only boxer to win world titles in 8 different weight classes. He currently holds a record of 62 wins, 8 losses, and 2 draws with 39 wins by way of knockout. To break down the fight, the fantasy fight, we have 9 categories: power, speed, footwork, stamina, ring IQ, heart, shin, experience, and X factor. The boxer with most points wins this fantasy matchup. And to find a more common denominator between these two boxers, the fantasy fight will be contested at welterweight. So this fantasy fight between the 1978 to 80 version of Roberto Duran and the 2008 to 2011 version of Manny Pacquiao. Dennis, game ka na ba? And simulan na ba natin to?
Yes, game na.
Yan. Okay, now, let's talk about power. Sino sa tingin mo mas may power sa kanilang dalawa?
Without a doubt, si Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran. Because you have to remember, Manny Pacquiao is not a regular welterweight. He is actually more of a super lightweight na umakyat lang ng welterweight because for one, nandun yung mga marquee fights and he became at home at welterweight, no? But he can still move down to 140 if he wants to. But since him being a natural super lightweight and itong si Roberto Duran, a very natural and strong welterweight, tingin ko pagdating sa power talagang lamang na lamang si Roberto Duran.
So the power goes to Roberto Duran. So 1-0, lamang po ng isa si Roberto Duran. Now, punta naman tayo sa speed. Who do you think has the advantage in terms of speed?
Diyan naman, yan ang main weapon ni Manny Pacquiao. Bar none, no? Manny Pacquiao is perhaps the quickest and the fastest welterweight of them all. Kahit isama mo si Sugar Ray Leonard, I really believe na yung speed ni Manny Pacquiao served him in good stead. And that's the reason why he was able to avoid a lot of deadly and killer blows. Not because of his legendary na tibay, pagdating sa pagtanggap ng suntok, but he was able to reinvent himself pagdating ng welterweight and he was able to maximize yung kanyang speed. So between the two, without a doubt, Manny Pacquiao is the faster fighter.
So yung speed, mapupunta kay Senator Manny Pacquiao. Sa tabla tayo ngayon, 1-1. Ngayon naman, punta tayo sa footwork. Ito, medyo magkakaalaman tayo dito, Dennis. In the department of footwork, who do you think has the better bounce between Manny Pacquiao and Roberto Duran?
Manny Pacquiao, without a doubt. Katulad dun sa may speed. Because, again, yung sinabi ko, defense actually, yung best weapon din. One of the main weapons ni Manny Pacquiao, apart from the speed, it goes, well, hand in hand with footwork. No pun intended. Pero yun talaga, pagdating sa footwork, the reason why Manny Pacquiao survived and dominated itong welterweight division was because of his speed and his footwork. Talagang ang ganda ng kanyang coordination, ng kanyang mga galaw in terms of yung pag-iwas sa mga suntok ng kanyang mga kalaban. Because Manny Pacquiao can be hurt. He can be seriously hurt with a regular punch ng isang welterweight. But because of his excellent footwork, he was able to avoid those what we say as or term as killer blows.
Sa libro ni Dennis yan, parang naka 2-0 run Itong si Manny Pacquiao ngayon, the score is 2-1. Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa stamina. Which boxer do you think has the better stamina?
Again, Manny Pacquiao pa rin. No? Because you have to correlate this with speed and footwork. For Manny Pacquiao, no, to maintain yung level of speed and yung coordination ng kanyang footwork, no, he can only do that, no, for 12 rounds if he's got good stamina. And if you look at the record of Manny Pacquiao, most of his fights, yung most impressive wins, outside of yung Ricky Hatton knockout, puro 12 rounds, and no one, ever wrote na yung mga 12-round fights si Manny Pacquiao were boring, or there were rounds na masasabing naging boring. So he was able to maintain yung pace. Why? Because of the stamina. So again, 3-0 na para sa akin. 3-0 run yung nagawa rito ni Manny Pacquiao. Stamina, Manny Pacquiao.
I have to agree with you dun sa point mo na yun kasi it's either competitive or dominant pagdating kay Senator Manny Pacquiao. And ito nga, balikan natin. Recap muna tayo. Power, binigay ni Dennis kay Roberto Duran, pero ang speed, footwork, and stamina ay binigay niya kay Manny Pacquiao. So 3-1 po ang atin nasa scoreboard. Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa ring IQ. Sino para sa'yo, Dennis?
Pacquiao pa rin. Because related na naman dun sa speed, footwork, stamina. For you to be able to make those three work to your advantage, kailangan magaling yung IQ mo pagdating sa galaw mo sa loob na rin. Kasi hindi lang kailangan yung mabilis ka or you've got good stamina and magaling yung footwork mo, but if you do not have the IQ to maximize those advantages, yung speed, footwork, stamina, advantage yan ni Manny Pacquiao. He is able and he was able to maximize all those three because of his excellent ring IQ. We know very well na si Roberto Duran, matapang. Gusto niyang gera. Kung magaling ang ring IQ niyan, wala tayong maririnig na no mas. Walang documentary na no mas. Because kung talagang maganda ring IQ ni Roberto Duran, remember that no mas was a rematch. The first one, he won. And kung maganda ring IQ niya, he would be able to make the necessary adjustment at hindi siya give up sa laban na yun. But because of that no mas, doon siya bumagsak sa akin. So ring IQ, Manny Pacquiao pa rin.
Well, 4-1 na ang score natin, pero eto mukhang alam ko na yung magiging sagot mo since ang category na susunod ay heart. Who do you think has the bigger heart?
Well, si Manny Pacquiao has got the bigger heart pagdating sa pagtulong sa mga kababayan natin. Pero pagdating sa ring, yung if you want to measure the heart of a fighter, balikan mo yung kanilang wars na pinagdaanan. Yung talagang phone booth war kung tawagin sa panahon natin, sa panahon ni Roberto Duran. I'd give it to Roberto Duran.
Wow.
Because mas maraming matitinding wars itong si Roberto Duran as compared kay Manny Pacquiao. Because hindi ko sinasabi na walang puso si Manny Pacquiao, kaya hindi siya nakikipagsabayan. Kasi mas ginamit niya yung kanyang IQ more than the heart, more than the tapang. So doon pa lang, ibigay na natin. Total, mas nagpakita ng tapang talaga itong si Roberto Duran. Not to demean yung accomplish ni Manny Pacquiao, it's just that he was more of an intelligent fighter than a brave warrior in his entire campaign in the welterweight division.
Ito regardless to ng no mas incident, ha?
Yes, oo. Because no mas is just one fight. The rest of his career, although yung pinag-uusapan natin, merong certain period of time, if you saw yung documentary ni Leonard at saka ni Duran, yung rematch, si Leonard, dinamin niya after losing the first fight, immediately, as fast as possible, kinuha niya yung rematch because he admitted na si Duran after a fight nagpa-party. So alam niya mahihirapan. So I felt at that time medyo bago pa lang magsimula yung laban, lamang na si Sugar Ray Leonard because yun nga, nagpabaya, no, si Roberto Duran as admitted by Sugar Ray Leonard himself.
Now, ang score natin ay 4-2 pero lamang pa rin si Senator Manny Pacquiao. Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin chin. Who has the harder chin between the two?
Duran. Kasi again, natural welterweight, ano. Duran can take a punch of a natural welterweight, even a super welterweight. Although umakyat pa yan ng middleweight, lumaban, ano. Si Manny Pacquiao, kung tamaan mo to, lalaglag to. Nakita mo naman si Juan Manuel Marquez. And Marquez, just like Pacquiao, is a bloated welterweight. He just moved that in weight because he wanted that fourth fight, no, kay Manny Pacquiao, ano. And si Marquez is actually more of a lightweight, ano. So yung chin talagang kung mano-a-mano, lamang na lamang diyan si Roberto Duran.
Parang nangangamoy comeback to kasi ang score natin ngayon is 4-3. Ngayon punta naman tayo sa experience. In terms of experience, sino ang nakakalamang?
Duran.
Obviously.
Because then again, he is a natural welterweight, no. From day one of his professional career, ano, nandun na siya sa division na yan, ano. Unlike Manny Pacquiao, he started off as a 108-pound fighter, light flyweight, ano. And umakyat siya ng marami pa siyang pinagdaanan. Although kung sasabihin mo, he jumped for about 9 or 10 divisions, parang sasabihin mo, oh, yun na experience. No, we're talking about the welterweight division. Ano? Para sa akin, in terms of experience, mas lamang si Duran being a natural welterweight.
Ngayon mga kaibigan, tabla po tayo at 4-4.
Tabla na ba?
Tabla!
Okay.
Tabla na. Talagang nagkaroon ng 3-0 run naman itong si Roberto Duran. Ngayon, sa last category po tayo magkakatalo. Ngayon, ang category na po iyon ay X Factor. Who do you think, Dennis, ang may X Factor sa kanilang dalawa?
Manny Pacquiao na. Because, you know, for Manny to succeed in a division na hindi talaga siya at home physically, no? If we talk about the physical attributes of a boxer, no, he needs to, you know, he's got to have that X factor para siya mag-succeed. And ilang taon na bang successful si Manny Pacquiao sa welterweight division?
Since 2008.
Exactly, you know. So if you look at the record of Roberto Duran, no, yes, he's had a great success as a welterweight, pero makikita natin mas dominant, no, yung pag-reign ni Manny Pacquiao as a welterweight fighter. Him being a regular junior welterweight, tapos magdo-dominate ng welterweight, talagang mas may X factor, no, na dinadala si Manny Pacquiao inside the ring. That's why for me, in terms of X factor, Manny Pacquiao over Roberto Duran.
With the score of 5-4, our winner is Manny Pacquiao.